Hey everybody, it's Sarah, LuLaRoe Sarah Hamstra, and today I've got some notes for you on how to have a successful launch party for your LuLaRoe business. So a little bit about myself. If you're watching this video and you don't know me, I've been selling LuLaRoe since I think October of 2015, and I was able to pay myself back pretty quickly. Like, I think I had made more than I spent on my initial inventory in about the first 3 weeks. So I've got some tips for you, and but don't be discouraged either if you have a little bit slower of a start. Um, just keep working at it. But I wanted to give you some tips on how to have a successful launch party in case it's helpful. I know all of you are planning. I was like a ball of nerves before mine, and figured you might like to know what other people did. Oh, sorry, my screensaver went on, so hopefully you didn't get my face making a weird expression. Anyway, here's kind of how I started, I guess, with the whole launch thing. Tell everybody you know and make it sound really exciting. I know you feel like everybody knows about LuLaRoe because you're selling it, but there are still a ton of people who don't. I can't tell you how often I explain to people that I can't sew a button, let alone sew like the 1,500 pieces of clothes that are in my inventory. You make it sound fun and exciting. Like, hey, have you ever heard of LuLaRoe? You're gonna want to swing by and check it out. They have the best insert item here. You're gonna love their leggings. I have so many cute skirts and dresses. There's great clothes for work. Um, I was talking about it to everybody I ran into. If you do not already have some LuLaRoe, let your sponsor know. Have them send you a pair of leggings or something so that you can show people what you're going to be selling. And that tricky screensaver is going to get me. And so what you're going to want to do, or what I did, was I set up an event on Facebook. I had invited people to like my Facebook page and told them I was going to be doing this. And then I made it a public event so that it was easy to find and so that people could, add a friend, come without necessarily knowing me. I had strangers that I didn't know at my launch party, which is totally fine. I have strangers in my house a lot. But if you're a weird stranger on the internet watching this, please don't come to my house. So anyway, make it a public event on Facebook. And then something that I find with all of my parties that is super helpful, in the event leading up to it, post about everything that you're going to have for sale. Post some sneak peeks of your inventory. Post like the style cards that you can get from LuLaRoe, like the graphics that talk about the styles, say what you like about a certain thing or why you picked it to have it in your inventory. Try find like some fun styling pictures. There are all kinds of pictures on Pinterest or the internet or that you can find in your consultant groups that are okay to share. And people like to see, like, hey, this works for plus size. That's a common concern. You want to highlight, I have something for everybody. These are the sizes that I carry. You've got stuff for kids. And so then you're going to be posting about all of this in your event to get people excited and see what you have. And also, if it's newer to your area, make sure that you're reiterating, like, it's in stock. It's so much, you don't have to wait. You just come and you try it on and you get to bring it home that day. You don't have to order. Some people do have luck doing like a bring a friend giveaway. I didn't do any giveaways at my launch party. I think I had like a prize if you booked a party, which I'll talk about in a second. But I know some people do a raffle, and maybe you'll get extra entries if you bring a friend or invite a friend. And don't only rely on Facebook. Get out the phone, call people, shoot some texts. Talk to them in person. Do even like a personal email is good. If you have merchandise like you think people might especially like, you can talk to them about it. Like, oh my goodness, you are not going to believe it. I know that you guys are huge fans of pigs. I just got in some of the cutest pig leggings. You're going to want to check them out. And, but kind of like get some urgency going. And two, you can't get in the habit of holding stuff for 80 different people because then somebody ends up being disappointed. And then Let's see. Oh, some people too. I didn't do this for my launch party, but I have done this for other events sometimes too. Is do a printed invite. You can get them from Vistaprint, or you can. I don't know if LuLaRoe has them on the LuLaRoe custom website. Um, you could do something like that and send them in the mail to a few people that you um, like especially would like to come, or they might not be prone to check Facebook, because it's kind of fun to get something in the mail that's not a bill. I love getting invitations and coupons and colorful things in the mail. Um, I know people had some questions about prizes. I know a lot of people have done a raffle or something like that. Um, I didn't do any raffles or prizes. I did have, I had gotten some cute water bottles on sale at Costco, like the 20-ounce ones that are probably like this tall, and they have a straw and they kind of look like a mason jar. And I rolled up a pair of leggings and I stuck them in 3 of those water bottles and lined them up on my counter. And then I put a little sign by it that said, first 3 to get a pop-up, pick a prize. And so I think they were gone in like the first 10 minutes. What else? Oh, I think Betsy Thompson had a good idea. I think she did like a pick a pick a date, pick a bottle, pick a date, pick a pair, pick a bottle, something like that. And she had like some pails lined up with her available dates on it. And so you chose a pail, and then she had some bottles of wine, and so you chose if you were like a white or a red drinker. And then she had some pairs of leggings in different sizes, so you could pick up. So then you got a little like a promo that way for booking a party. That's kind of fun. And too, if you do something like that, post a picture of like what your incentive thing is on your Facebook when you're posting some sneak peeks in your event, like saying, oh hey, like here's a sneak peek of this rack, look at these great Amelias that are going to be here tomorrow. Because people will be surprised. I had people, oh my goodness, it's like a store in your house. I think they thought, A, that I was out of my mind, and B, that I was going to have a table full of catalogs with like 3 pairs of leggings. So you want to show them what to get excited about. And so if you do have like a fun promo like that, post a sneak peek of it on your Facebook page so people know. Let's see, what other ideas? Oh, this is an important note from your sponsor. If you are a LuLaRoe Sarah Hamstra team person, do not wear leggings to your launch party. I will love to come to your launch party and help you, but if you are wearing leggings, I'm totally going to make you change. People know that they love leggings. Leggings are awesome. They're comfortable. They come in adorable patterns. We all love to wear leggings. But what people don't know they like as well as leggings is skirts and dresses. So yeah, you're going to sell leggings no matter what. But if you wear a skirt or a dress, it gives you a chance to like show something else that people might not have thought of. And it also gives you a good opening. Like, for example, Julia dresses, people think that they're going to be hard to pull off because it's a straight cut. But if you have one on, you can say like, oh, hey, check it out. Like, I just threw a little jacket on over it because I felt a little self-conscious about my Julia dress. But they see it paired with a bunch of other stuff and on a real person, and they think, I could do that. Same for Cassie skirts. Those are a really good one to wear because sometimes people are a little bit afraid of a Cassie skirt. And actually, I think I did 2 times. I think I did a morning from 9 to 11 and then an afternoon from 2 to 4 on a Saturday. And I think I changed outfits halfway through. Why not? You got all this clothes. Get a helper. Find your friend or a sister or a friend who's like a sister or your mom, and have them come help you put outfits back, and help people if they need sizes, and with trying stuff on and making some fun suggestions, telling people where is what, because it was absolutely like crazy. I had people out the door. So my best friend was here, and my mom, and I think my mother-in-law and sister-in-law, just a bunch of people who know your house and can, direct people to where can they change, or help them find something, help keep things tidy. Something that I think is key is style some outfits. You will get duplicates in your initial order. That's just, I think, a given. Anytime you order 15, like 10 or 15 of a size of a style at a time, you're getting what they have in the warehouse in. So you're probably most likely not going to get 15 different prints. So, I mean, maybe you have something that could be a lovely print, but you have like 7 of them in a size medium. Or maybe you have something that takes a little imagination to see how fun it can look styled with different things. Um, so what you so get you can get you can get a mannequin, but you don't have to. I think I just got one like literally yesterday. So I've done fine without a mannequin up to this point. They make like the half dress forms that hang on the end of a rack if you want to go that route. I think actually I just used my curtain rods and I took hangers and I hung them up along my curtain rods with outfits on them and layered some stuff over and like hung them on the end of my clothing racks. So you can show people, I mean, most people have stuff like a blazer or a cardigan or a denim jacket, a white shirt, some fun necklaces, so they can get an idea for fun stuff that they can do with what you have. That really helps. Ooh, don't forget to get change. Someone reminded me of that, and I totally would have forgotten if they didn't. I think I probably had, I don't know how much change I usually have in my change bag. I usually probably have like 3 20s in case somebody pays with 100, and then maybe 2 to 4 10s, and probably $30 in 5s, and then probably $20 to $25 in ones. So I'd rather have too much change than not enough. Just, I don't know, make it easy for people to shop. And don't go out of your way to make a lot of fancy, complicated snacks. Because people are there to try the clothes on, and they're there to shop. And I think I made mimosas and put out some Chicago mix popcorn, which mostly just people's kids ate. But that's okay. It keeps them busy while their parents are shopping. And 2, you want to make it easy. So when somebody says, oh, this looks like fun, I could do this at my house. They know that they don't have to go all out to host and put out a ton of snacks. And actually, I tell hostesses that when I prep them. Don't worry. If you want to do snacks, that's fine. But don't worry about a huge spread because people are going to be super busy and they're probably not going to be snacking a whole lot. What else are you going to want to do? You might want to make a sheet to collect people's email addresses so that if you want to, email them about like upcoming open houses or any of your events. Sometimes Facebook is finicky on how they notify people about things. So it doesn't hurt to say, hey, I like to send out an email blast when I'm having an open house or when I'm having, a sale. Would you be interested in hearing about that? So that's not a bad idea. And 2, I'm pretty low pressure, but I think people respond well to that. I'll usually, you can read people, and when they're at the checkout, if they might not know. So you can always say, oh, I'm so glad you found this stuff. I hope you enjoy what you purchased. This is where you can find me if you want to get more. Or you can, say, and if you ever did want to have a pop-up at your home, and invite your friends, and then you just mention whatever your perks are. So you get a free item for every 10 sold and 15% off if you want to buy anything else. And then I leave it to them. And if they're interested, they'll pick it up. It's worked out really well for me. Don't forget to have your business cards and shopping bags. Sometimes LuLaRoe is out of stock on the shopping bags, but that's no big deal. You can get them on Amazon or different store supply websites. So throw your business card in the bag, and I need to have my assistant do this. Make up some flyers so that you can say, hey, here's the events I'll be at in the next couple months with my open house schedule, so that they've got that, so they know, where they can find you when they want more. And then something else that you're going to want to get or want to make, and I have posted this on my team page. You just want a tally sheet. And then that way when someone comes to, I don't know if this is backwards for you guys, I'm sorry, but I think you know how tally sheets work. This way you can easily count how many pieces you have sold, and then you know exactly what to reorder. So, so just have a handy tally sheet right there. So because otherwise you have to go through all of your transactions to figure out what you need to replace. Um, oh, and you know what? If you don't have something there, that's okay. Don't bring it up. Maybe you're low on leggings. Maybe you're low on medium randies. Don't say anything. I mean, if somebody asks you, then just, oh yeah, they are so super popular. Like they're just can't keep them on the racks right now. Have you checked out a medium Julia? Did you know you can bunch it up and wear it like a Randy? So yeah, just don't draw attention to it, and people will be fine. And then just be confident in what you can do. I think a lot of times women tend to do the whole, well, you know, I'm having, and you look at the ceiling, I'm having this thing, and I don't know, you probably don't even wear dresses anyway, and I don't have any leggings. But if you wanted to swing by and check it out, and nobody's gonna want to come if you ask them like that. Just sound confident and pretend that you know what you're doing. Like, hey, it's gonna be super cool. Stop and check it out. Um, so yeah, I mean, I feel like I had a really successful launch. I think I sold just over 100 pieces. Um, and we really worked at it and made it fun, and you know, let people imagine like what they could do with the clothes and lots of different outfits and styling. And then I think that's, I mean, pretty much covers like how I did my launch. And then hopefully you can see this without it being backwards. But for those of you who are new, when you check someone out, it's going to be really simple. All I do is I make my mark on my tally sheet so I know what they purchased. And then if you have an iPhone, there is an app, and it's got that little button. You're probably not going to be able to see it. It's got that little LuLaRoe logo right there. And then it will bring up your inventory. So then you can see pictures and the price of everything on the screen. So all you need, it's super, super, super simple. All you need to do is hit the item. So we'll check out a Cassie skirt, and then it gives you that little pop-up. And I say I have a medium Cassie skirt. And then when you're done, you look at the bottom where the little red thing has popped up, and that shows you your cart. And then there you can see that you have your Cassie skirt in your cart, and you can hit the checkout button. If you wanted to remove it or you need to change the price or anything, you just swipe that way, and then you can hit more to change the quantity or the price, or you can remove it from your cart. Then to go to the checkout screen, very simple, you just hit checkout, and then you're going to enter, or you can have your guest enter. You just enter name and address on the top. Sorry, this is giving you like a mirror reflection of my neighbor's house across the street. I don't know what it's bouncing off of. So you just fill out their name and email, and please fill that in. I think LuLaRoe uses that for some production planning purposes. Email address for their receipt, and then if they've got a card, you can hit, I'm not going to demo this with my credit card because I just had to get a new one. But you hit that button and it will pop up a screen where it will take a, you can, there we go. You can either enter the number, it knows I don't have a card there right now, or you can hold it in front of it and it will read it. So you get the card number entered, and then just hit pay. And if you want to not use a credit card, if you want to pay cash, you just swipe to the side to remove the credit card field, and then you go ahead and enter exactly how much cash was tendered down there, and then hit pay, and you're just going to have to calculate the change with your old brain. So that's how you do that on an iPhone. And then if you're on an Android, you would just go to mylularoe.com on your device. And so then you can see the website there, and then you would log in. And so then it bunches it up a little bit on there. So you just tell it you're making a new sale, and then it's going to give you your sales inventory. So you just can go through and choose the quantity that you need, And then when you've done all that, you go down to the bottom, and it's got a place that you can check out. You charge sales tax unless it is out of state as of right now. You only are charging sales tax to people in your own state. And then there's also a discount button, like for instance, if you're ringing up a hostess or something like that, then that's how you could change the price. And then you just hit, at the end, you're going to hit checkout, and it's a very similar process. It will walk you right through it. If you can shop online, I am totally confident you can figure out how to check people out through Audrey. But you may, just a note, want to do a couple sample transactions. Once you've onboarded and you're waiting for your inventory to come, get yourself logged into the app or logged into the website and just ring up like a pair of leggings and sell them to yourself, even if you discount them $20. That way you have got a transaction going, and because they hold your first deposit for 10 days, I think, usually, just like to make sure your bank account is all legit. So then that way that gets the ball rolling on that. So then when you do have your gigantic launch and you need your thousands of dollars deposited into your bank account, you don't have to wait for it. So that's super important. So anyway, I think that's all I've got to say on launch parties. It was a lot, like 21 minutes worth. So hopefully you found this helpful. You can find me on Facebook if we are not already friends, LuLaRoe Sarah Hamstra, and let me know if there's any other questions I can ask for you. Otherwise, very good, best of luck starting your LuLaRoe business. I hope you all have way successful launches.